But I seriously don't think he could beat me in an MMA fight. Honestly, I don't. I think I catch him on the way in for an uppercut. I just use my takedown defense, push him down, bang, 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 grab him, knee, bang, elbow, bang, game over, smash to pieces.
This is number one.
So, his company, which is based down in Mexico, made this belt for Alexa Grasso. This will be her championship belt. She'll have the other one, but we're going to present her with this one. And she's going to defend the title against Shevchenko on Mexican Independence Day on September 16th.
And he was banned for half of it.
Yeah, right.
They took his pills away from him.
He's sick
They keep
of going
changing
to
the
all
lights
these
in
things.
the roads in the place that he's at. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's red. I've got to go on one, stop on another. What?
But
Because he
where's
should
that
be king.
boxer?
That's why he's sick of it. That's why he's sick of it. Because in years gone by, Jon Jones would have been king of the town because he can kick everyone's ass. Now he just has to stand guard outside Jackson Wink with his semi-automatic and his dog. That's not. He is not happy with the current situation. He wants everyone to know he's king. That's why he's not going to stick around, because he's sick of it, because people should know he's king and not be arguing about it.
When you say the biggest fight, is this a personal thing for you? Like you want to, right that wrong?
Not at all.
Okay.
I never lost sleep over this fight. I've actually been playing chess for a long time. I lost that fight on purpose, just so that I could go out there and knock out Aljo and then have that be my biggest fight rematch.
O'Malley really wants to fight Tank Davis. He knows it won't be next, but how do you think he does against Tank?
I don't give a f. I want to play tennis against Federer too, but you know what I'm saying?
I knocked out Merab August 19th, the same night I knocked out Aljo. They're the same. They hold hands. They're the same person. I knocked them both out August 19th. So that, we'll see what happens. I've called out the Cheeto fight before the fight even happened, before me versus Aljo, before Pedro versus Cheeto. I said, hey, Cheeto goes out there and wins. I go out there and win. I'm fighting Cheeto for my first title defense. And that's what happened. That's what's going to happen next in my eyes. That's what I want. But, at the end of the day, I'll go out there and knock out whoever they put in front of me.
I mean, yeah, from a legacy standpoint, yeah, you want to fight the best. You want to get in and you want to test yourself against the best. That's typically like the typical mindset of a champion. But Sean has said it, and I understand it too, because I'm here for it too. He wants to get paid. So
money.
He wants the money. He wants the money. So he's looking at the division and he's trying to look where's the most money gonna come from. And I think a Cheeto Vera fight does sell. It's unfortunate
But
he does have that side. He does have that storyline with.
I get it. The skill set, they're not going to be boxers. They're not going to be moving like boxers because they're not boxers by craft either. But the mean guy will to hurt each other could have been meaner. That's why that fight being there live, I was like, man, mean for real, bro. And a lot of the guys that are in boxing were mean for real. I didn't have that feeling when I left there that night. I don't know. I didn't feel like they were trying to kill each other, or hurt each other, or like apply the sweet science to this full mastery. So I'd hurt them dudes, bro. I was there live. I seen it, man. Man, it's a different speed.
How did you and
Nate seen it? You could ask him about it. You could ask Nate about the speed. And if Jake was having trouble, you know what I'd do to Jake, man?
We're at the drawing board right now. Nate Diaz ducked the $10 million offer. So he's not the badass that everyone said he was. Because I wanted to fight him in MMA and do something that no boxer has really ever done, which is in the prime of their career, go over to MMA. MMA fighters have gone to boxing, but I want to go into MMA, and Nate Diaz ducked the offer. But with those guys, I don't know if they have reason. Like, I don't even know if they think. So, there wasn't like a transparent reason. I think it was just something that he realized there's a lot of risk for him. And if I beat him in MMA, which I just, dog walked him in the boxing ring, made it look easy. And if I beat him in MMA, I take his legendary status. So I don't know if he was like, okay, maybe the risk of this isn't good enough for the $10 million.
Listen, we could sit here all day and we can pontificate and come out with theories and who's the best and why and all the rest of it. Right now, Anderson Silva is ahead on all the numbers. Knockouts, wins, defenses, length of time, all the rest of it. It all points towards Anderson Silva. And I think he's got the better style so far, right? The last style bender is incredible to watch, but the way that Anderson Silva would dispose of his opponents was legendary back in the day. The two great fighters from two different eras. They did get to fight one another, and of course Israel won, but as I said before, you can't really look at that fight too much. You can't really give it too much weight, and I know that sounds like an insult to Israel Adesanya. That's not what I'm doing. They're both incredible. I'm fans of them both. Right now, the greatest middleweight of all time, without a question, is Anderson Silva. But Israel Adesanya is still only 34 years old. The man's still in his prime, and he's fighting every few months.
My heart and every part of my body says I could totally go fight again, but I think it's time for me to acknowledge that as far as MMA goes, I'll probably not be able to fight again. I mean, I think it's time for me to acknowledge that. So yeah.
And when you say as far as MMA goes, does that mean maybe something else, another form of martial arts or combat?
MMA만 할지 뭐 그러면 다른 투기 종목을 할 건지.
만약에 좋은 기회가 있다면 복싱은 한번 해보고 싶어요. 네, 복싱은.
It feels awesome. You say it's a long time coming, but to be honest with you, it was a big surprise. I've known about it for a few months, but when the call did come, it was actually a massive surprise to me. I didn't feel like this particular goal would get checked off probably for a few years, if I'm being honest. So I'm surprised, excited, elated now that it's here, and I'm just ready to go. Yeah. Honestly, I treat Road to UFC Contender Series fight nights same as a pay-per-view, so I don't think it would be possible for me to prepare more. I just have more things going on.